Okay, Assalamualaikum and good morning everyone. So, on this little video today, I want to share my PSM project, which is my title is Veterinary Clinic Appointment System. So, for this system, it's designed to make it easier for the customer to make the appointment and for clinic to manage the appointment efficiently. This I will be explain more on the following slide. Before I begin my presentation about my PSM, I want to introduce myself first. Hello, my name is Muhammad Iman Hakimi bin SHAHRUM. I am a third year student from SECRH. Here in this slide, I already put my email and my mobile phone, which is, you guys can contact me if there any problem or want to give a message. So Dr. Raja Zahila binti Raja Muhammad Razi is my supervisor that I choose to assist me during my PSM. Well, I will start my PSM proposal presentation. Alright, so we start with the problems background. This time, as we have shown, there are still veterinary clinic in Malaysia still employ the old way of providing a service and scheduling appointment with the consumer via walk-ins or phone call and sometimes by using a Google Form. This auditor is still used by either the government or private veterinary clinic. As you can see, this procedure will add the time to the process and slow it down. Although some veterinary clinic now have their own website, but they still keep using the method that I have already described, which is by using a course, walk-ins, or Google Form. Not only that, the method that currently used by this veterinary clinic doesn't have any safety feature and might result in a phony appointment case because this method is open to everyone. Following that, during the COVID-19 epidemic, the veterinary clinic got a high value of customer and this problem has causing a pet owner to be forced to wait longer for the treatment at the clinic because the clinic allocate as a pet based on the first come first serve queue system. As the result of this issue, clinic administrator spent an excessive amount of the time answering phone call from customer to schedule appointment, reminder, and manually updating customer information. Finally, the clinic lack of technology that enable the pet owners to monitor their pet status while in the clinic. For example, the owner might send their pet to the clinic for a short period of time and yet the owner is curious as to whether or not their pet is healthy. This lack of this feature causes the pet owner worry because they are scared that something may happen to their pets. Alright, we go to the next slide. So, problem solution. To address this issue, we must develop a simple web-based application, which is for this problem, we need to create a system. This system need a light web-based system that may assist with tasks such as for appointment, customer information, and clinic information service. Number two is we need to eliminate the difficulties for customers, clinic, and administrators by developing a system to manage veterinary workflow. And last but not least, adjustment will be made by allowing pet owner to monitor their dog via IP camera. So this solution will make it easier for the client, clinic, and administrator to do their job. Alright, we go to the next slide, which is project objective. Alright, next, in order to achieve the main goal in the development of the web-based veterinary clinic appointment system, there are several objectives has been identified as follow, which is objective 1 is to study the user requirements for veterinary clinic management system. Objective 2, to design and develop a web-based veterinary clinic management system. And lastly, objective 3, which is to evaluate the performance of the system. We go to the next slide, which is about project scope. So we go to the project scope where in this system, there will be some feature that will be placed where The number one is the system will allow individual to set up their own account and authorize them by using the password. Also, this system will be has 24-hour accessibility. Number three, which is implementing a dashboard for a doctor, admin, and customer. Number four is to allow the access. Sorry, allow to access to modify their profile. And number five is have a such a multi-user role-based login mechanism in place. Number six, which is to allow the user to manage the appointment task. And number seven is the system is allow a registered customer only to monitor their pet through camera. And lastly, providing a service that implement security feature to secure their user privacy. Alright, we go to the next slide, which is project requirement. So for this project requirement that is needed to build this veterinary clinic appointment system where software will be used Visual Studio to create a coding and also MySQL to store the database of the system. Next is where the hardware that will be used is a laptop, keyboard, mouse, and also an IP camera as a camera that can monitor animal in the clinic. So for technology or technique or method or algorithm that I will use in this development is where I will use a Laravel framework, PHP, CSS, HTML, and also Java. We go to the next slide. Okay. Following that, for the network element that I will use is client server. And the security element that will be included in this system are user password authentication, database integrity, and access control project. So I believe that's already conclude my presentation on my PSM title. So if you have any question, please contact me by email or phone. I think that's all for now. Thank you and I see you later.